Hi friends, I just got out of my shower. It's a beautiful day today. It's finally warm because we've been having some really cold days lately. And I thought, why not just add to the niceness of today and do the positivity segment? So this week's positivity segment is actually from one of you guys. One of you contacted me with an idea that you wanted me to cover, and that idea is teamwork. So a lot of people find that working within a team can be really difficult and really challenging, and it's actually very normal to feel that way. The reason that working in a team is so hard sometimes is because you believe that your ideas are the best ideas because they're based off of the knowledge that you have. The thing is, if you're working with 4 other people, those 4 other people think the same thing. They think that their ideas are the best ideas because it's based off of the knowledge that they have. And so this creates issues because everybody's butting heads because everybody thinks that their idea is the best and they're not actually listening to anyone else's ideas. So the first thing I would say with these types of scenarios is remember what I just said. Everybody in your group also has an idea and they also think like you do that it's the best idea. I'm not saying that makes their ideas the best or it makes yours the best. It just means everybody is feeling the same way. If you can acknowledge and understand that everybody feels the same way you do, it becomes a lot easier to genuinely listen to them. That's my next point. Practice active listening rather than passive listening. When we passively listen, we're listening so that we can answer them, so you're just pointing out certain things they've said so that you can make an argument against it. For example, if one of your team members says that they think the product should be red and you think the product should be blue, you'll stop listening to them the moment they say red. This is because though you think and you feel that you are still listening to them, you're actually already subconsciously making your answer as to why it should be blue instead, and you're no longer taking in anything they're saying. With active listening, you're not listening to be able to answer, you're listening to be able to understand. When we're actively listening, we're genuinely listening to what the person is saying to us so that we can understand where they're coming from. It's a very small difference, but the difference is definitely there and it can improve how you talk to other people. Through active listening, you may also realize that other people have better ideas than you because you're listening to their ideas and not comparing it to your own. You may also inversely realize that their ideas are not as good as yours and that yours is probably the better idea of the group. In this case, don't rub it into their face or don't say, okay, my idea is still better. That's not going to help you. The best thing you can do in these types of scenarios is a compliment sandwich. If you don't know what that is, it's when you say something to someone and you start off with a compliment and then you say something you don't like or disagree with and then you say another compliment. So for example, you could say, hey, team member, I really like the way you did your presentation. I think it was really interesting. I did notice on page 2 you talked about something that we had agreed as a group we weren't really going to mention, so I think we should maybe change that into what the group had said. But other than that, I really like the images you used on page 3, 4 and 5. It really brought more context to what you were saying. This makes your team member feel validated and like they've done a good job, and the thing that you want to change seems to make sense for them because, yeah, you're right, everything else makes so much sense and that one bit doesn't fit. Obviously, don't use these types of things to make everybody do what you want to do. That's not going to help you either. If there is something you think a team member of yours can improve on, using a compliment sandwich will make everybody feel much better and will stop tensions from rising. And lastly, sometimes your idea is objectively the best idea and still not what gets done. That's okay. Your idea doesn't have to be the one that gets done, even if it's the best idea. Sometimes the best idea isn't the one that's going to work the best, it's the one that the team can work on the best together. So just remember, when you're working in a team, the way you feel about not being listened to or nobody really understanding what you're saying is probably how everybody else feels. You can make small steps to make the other members of your team feel like they're being listened to, and hopefully they'll do the same back to you. And if they don't, you can and are completely allowed to sit down with your team and say, hey, I'm not sure if anyone's actually understanding me. Could we maybe work on active listening? All of us, it's something I need to work on too, so that we can genuinely come up with the best idea for the team. And with active listening, remember, you can always do a compliment sandwich where you help someone realize the problems they've done while still complimenting them and boosting their ego. And if that doesn't work, sometimes just let it go. It's best to work successfully as a team than to fight to get the best idea out there and you don't do it very well because you guys can't agree on anything. I hope these tips do help you with working within a team. It's often difficult to work with a team, and this is the biggest issue that I've noticed through working in teams myself or watching teams working together. I love the fact that you guys are starting to reach out to me with issues that you're having and see if there's any way I can help you. And I do hope I can help you with this kind of stuff. If any of you have anything you would like me to cover, please just tell me and I'll gladly do so. And I'll do so to the best of my abilities. But obviously, I'm not perfect, so please tell me if there's something I've missed or if that's not what you meant for me to talk about or something like that. So you guys have probably noticed the visual quality is quite a bit better than my normal vlogs and the audio quality is probably much better. That's because I'm vlogging on the main camera at the moment. My vlogging camera, this one, it's dead. I don't know what happened to it. It's not turning on. Apparently it's an issue with the battery. So I'm going to take it back to the shop tomorrow with the warranty and see if they can change the battery for it because it's literally not turning on. Which means unfortunately there's not going to be much of a vlog this week because I'm not traipsing around the camera. It's a big one, it's a proper DSLR and it's heavy and I don't want to have to carry it everywhere. And one of the things we were going to do is tomorrow we were going to go to the beach and vlog that, especially tomorrow's going to be another really nice day and we're going to take Nanny. But I'm not taking the fancy, expensive and heavy DSLR to the beach. And anyway, instead of going to the beach, we're gonna just go to the shop and hopefully get the battery fixed so that next week you guys can get a much better vlog. Having said that though, this vlog isn't going to be completely empty. I do have a really exciting update for the merch. So I've been working alongside a very talented artist to get the design that I wanted. We finally finished it off. We've got everything perfect, cleaned it up. It's looking exactly how I wanted it to look, which means it'll be coming out some point this week. So I don't know when exactly it is going to come out. Now I need to see with another side of it, which might take a couple days. So I can't give you guys an actual date. But if you turn on the notification bell, which is right next to the subscribe button, normally somewhere, that way you'll get notified when I upload the next video. You should get a notification for the merch announcement video wherein I will show you guys the piece of merch and explain exactly how you can order it and that kind of stuff. So there's a couple of surprises going along with the merch, which you guys will find out in the video. And as I said in my previous vlog, those of you who are on the Discord server, you will get access to the piece of merch and to the website, to the shop, etc., 24 hours before anyone else. So yeah, hopefully at some point this week, I'll be able to give you guys an announcement video with showing you exactly the thing you're getting and explain kind of not why it took so long, but like the steps that went with it and that kind of stuff. And as I said, there's a couple extra little things going on at the same time. Everything will be explained in the main video. Those of you on the Discord will get some information before, but not all of it. Yeah, I'm extremely excited. I'm really frustrated, sorry, that my camera doesn't work. But I am genuinely so excited about getting this merch out and starting to work on the next few pieces. I have talked about, and a lot of you have been asking me about making my own line of lipstick, and that's definitely on the cards. As I've said a few times though, it's going to take a bit longer than other pieces of merch because it's going to take some time for me to find a cosmetics line that I can work with and that kind of stuff. So I'm talking to a couple local cosmetic lines, like smaller ones, they're natural, that kind of stuff. But it's just trying to find the time to work with them and the budget. Making a lipstick line is not cheap. So that will probably be in the future. It's definitely not the first piece of merch, but pretty much everyone knew that already. I've already said it on several different Discord servers I'm in and on Twitter and stuff. Like, the lipstick is going to happen. It's not the first thing that's gonna happen. As I said, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you've turned on the notification bell so you do not miss any future uploads, so you do not miss the announcement of the merch. As I did say last week, it's limited edition, so if you miss it and it sells out, unfortunately, that's it. And yeah, hopefully by next week my camera will be working and the vlog won't just be me sitting in different areas of my office and you guys will actually get to see more of our normal daily life. But until then, happy bubbles! Bye!